Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching episode 5 and 6 of The Sopranos. What did you think of the last two episodes?
Last two episodes were great. First two episodes were great.
Great so far.
Yeah, I'm really liking this show. I think we're starting to really delve into the family, and by family I mean like extended family,
right,
of The Sopranos. So very interesting, kind of learning about like the hierarchy and all of that.
Yeah, the power shakeup now that Jackie is gone. Junior with the illusion of power. Who knows how that's going to play out. Overall, 4 episodes, extremely messy, and I can only imagine it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, so I'm loving it, and I'm really excited to keep going with the show.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagram, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episodes.
China, India.
You're just applying here. Already you're leaving?
Bates is the world's most expensive form of contraception.
You mean the girls at the other colleges we've been to, they just put out?
You're going here. Even mob bosses have to take their kids to go tour colleges.
Are you in the mafia?
Who told you that?
Dad, I've lived in the house all my life. Did the Cusimano kids ever find $50,000 while they were hunting for Easter eggs?
Jeez.
It's a stereotype, and it's offensive. There is no mafia.
There's no such thing.
All right, look. Some of my money comes from illegal gambling.
Kids in school think it's actually kind of neat.
Seen The Godfather, right?
Sometimes I wish you were like other dads. So many dads are full of shit.
And I'm not.
Told the truth about this?
What a sweet moment.
I mean, he was honest with her.
Dad, do you do crime? Kind of?
Svetlana.
The amputee?
Her prosthetic leg fell off and he carries her out like a knight.
I gotta go. My daughter's coming.
What a wreck.
Okay, somebody commented that she is supposed to be the first, same as the first girl.
Right, that was on the boat.
So they are having like a relationship.
Yeah. So he's not just sleeping around with a bunch of women, it's one specific woman.
What the fuck?
Who's this guy?
Look, I'll call you back for the motel.
Man, he's got to be always on edge.
Meadow! Come on!
You going after that
I
car?
think so.
Jesus, Dad?
Well, she knows he's in crime, so there's no point in hiding it anymore.
Dad, slow down!
Oh.
It's to the left!
Sorry.
That's because you're talking to me so much.
Made the wrong turn. You might have a little detour.
Hello, our motel's right there.
Gonna drop her off?
No, he gave up. This guy's so angry.
Take this number down and call me back.
Room service at REV.
He spilled a lot of orange juice.
You said poached eggs. I guess my eyes were bigger than my stomach.
Did he make poached eggs for her? It's impressive.
I don't know how to poach an egg.
Motherfucker.
Couldn't find one that had a cover?
I'm not sure, but I think I just saw Fabian Petrulio. That fuck took out a lot of people.
Oh, he's a rat.
Now he goes to colleges. Paid all kinds of money to talk about what a big bad mafioso he was.
Oh.
Shouldn't it be easy to find him then? He's doing speeches at colleges?
Run these plates for me. Call you back tonight at 10.
Man, how do people do crime now without payphones everywhere?
Father Phil.
Why are you getting all nice for the father?
I have a Jones for your baked ziti.
Oh.
Is that code?
That stuff we talked about before. How's that sitting with you? My father was in it. Being a rebel in my family would have been selling patio furniture on Route 22.
Yeah, being a rebel would have been a good guy.
I kind of liked history. The Potsdam Conference, that kind of thing. Potsdam is if I know now.
I didn't get it, damn it.
Dad, I have something to tell you. A couple of weeks ago,
Oh, the speed?
we were doing speed.
I'd have slapped the shit out of you. Where did you get it?
I won't be doing it again. It got too scary.
I'm glad you told me.
I'm glad we have that kind of relationship.
Oh, a conversation about doing drugs and crime is so heartwarming.
The chapter on Buddhism is spectacular. Boy, this Chianti, though, is beyond reproach.
What an interesting father.
Why'd you hang out with him?
Yeah, maybe.
No, Med, no drinking. Girls, you see that she sticks to cokes.
He just wants to go kill that guy.
What do you got?
Wet shoes.
I thought that was code.
Fuck, I gotta do my homework and positively ID this guy.
Ooh, you better make sure, or you just kill some random guy. This is such like a dark episode.
Yeah.
I love how it's shot.
Hello?
Hello, I'm calling for Tony Soprano.
Is this the girlfriend?
Dr. Milsey?
Oh.
His nurse?
Oh, she doesn't know.
She thinks it's a guy.
Need to reschedule Monday's appointment. Does he have your number, Jennifer? I lost my pencil. Up his ass.
She's like, damn, I need to speak to this person.
Why wouldn't he tell me his therapist is a woman unless he's screwing her?
Carmela, please.
Definitely not.
He's screwing someone.
Why go into it?
They're pounding a lot of wine.
Thank you.
This is your research?
Would you put me to bed? I'm scared.
Daddy's gonna come too, sweetie. We'll both put you to bed.
Daddy?
Leave, Tony.
Not super sneaky. Now this guy's gonna be suspicious. He seems scared though.
Well, I'm sure he's remembering the gas station.
He's gotta be guilty if you're just randomly scared at the gas station.
You know, originally Bobby D was supposed to have that role.
Really?
You talking to me, pilot?
I didn't realize Bobby D was Robert De Niro.
The sun rises on the just and the unjust alike. Why?
Accept and forgive those that are different.
Damn. I like this guy.
Don't think you're the only one.
I better get going.
Where are you going? You just got here.
Oh, it's getting late.
He's been here for like hours, it feels like.
To take in through the eyes a beautiful woman? Is that so different than a sunset?
I was just waiting for them to just throw the plates down.
No, he's a priest.
What do you need at the hardware store?
I don't think anything's open.
Listen, Tank, anybody been looking for me? New York sounding? Is that a problem?
New York sounding. Oh, shit. Soprano's not doing great. He already spooked the guy, now he's armed. Hey, that's not Coca-Cola. Oh, fuck. If he finds out that's a Soprano?
Just looking up every Peter business.
Ask for Fred. Wasn't that his name?
Does he own, like, everything?
Nah, he's just walking around asking people. I think he's just well connected in this area. He may be able to confirm his identity here. He just needs like a pretty clear look at him, like a picture of him.
Oh.
Reagan.
Hello, rat.
Did I miss something? What's the connection with Reagan?
I don't like the way this is being shot.
Fuck, Soprano. Oh shit, is Meadow all
M
alone?
and A.
Meadow.
Oh, Anthony.
Anthony, yeah. Good job. So they both know of each other. Now they're just hunting each other.
What is it?
Oh, Father, I'm a terrible person.
If you like, I can do this with you.
Huh. It's so sexual between them. But nothing's happened yet.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have forsaken what is right for what is easy,
What has she done, though? We haven't seen her do anything.
allowing what I know is evil, my sweet children, to be a part of it.
Oh.
Just in general.
My husband, I think he has committed horrible acts.
This guy's not a cop, right?
He's a priest.
I got a bad feeling.
Like right now, your husband and daughter are getting hunted by a snitch.
Oh no,
This
she's
is
hammered.
no terrible timing.
Everything is spinning. I love you, Dad.
Oh, so close.
Got saved by that old couple.
I still believe he can be a good man.
I think you should take communion.
Man, this guy's
Why do you
ready.
have that with you?
Is this good deed gonna bring some good karma to Tony?
The blood of Christ.
Huh.
Amen.
Well, she feels better.
Yeah?
Hopefully.
I booked a seat on a Boston flight tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
What are you doing outside?
I gotta vouch for this myself. You might have recognized me at the gas station. You could lamb anytime.
Like now?
You stay put. End the discussion.
Jesus, where is this guy?
Oh, hi, honey. You want to sleep over there?
Is the son, I guess?
Yeah.
So now these two are alone all night? This is happening.
All right.
What?
I think he drank way too much.
Yeah, is he throwing up or did he already finish?
Are you all right?
Oh, I thought it was going to go from that and then pull back and it was going to be Meadow throwing up in the bathroom at the motel.
That would have been a cool transition.
Thank you.
Oh.
Just making sure he was there.
I guess.
These camera shots.
This guy could be anywhere.
That old couple again.
They're saviors, guardian angels. This guy's probably super paranoid too, because technically no one said that someone was looking for him.
All right, I'll pick you up in a little while. I left my watch at the motel.
Can't handle his wine.
He stayed over all night.
My car's been out there all night in plain sight.
If we didn't do anything wrong, we didn't do anything wrong. Why did I have to get the one who's straight? Come on, it's a joke.
It's a great joke.
I would have done it myself last night, but some people came along. You pick them up on the Colby campus.
What?
Boom, 12 gauge.
Damn. I thought he was just gonna stop.
Fuck you, fuckwad!
Man, he tried to get them to just blow both of them away with a shotgun?
Yeah, it's Dougie in.
Oh.
What was that? A match? What was that?
I think Soprano probably stepped on something.
Oh, like a leaf?
Yeah, like a little stick or something. Come on, Tony. Be ready for this.
Better be Tony or he's gonna shoot somebody.
He's shooting whoever he sees. Where the hell are you, Tony?
You think it's Chris?
No, I don't think he got there fast enough. And he probably did listen to Tony. Oh my god.
It's Tony, you fuck.
I could have killed you last night. I had a gun, but I didn't do it.
That's not why. It's because the old people.
Jimmy says hello from hell, you fuck.
Oh man.
Damn, Tony with your bare hands?
I guess shooting him was too easy. He probably also didn't have a gun, maybe, because he was on college tours with his daughter.
Well, his daughter can't pick this school.
The Ducks!
Oh! So I guess that is going to be a reoccurring theme. Like, hand's going to be all bloody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Your hand is bleeding. You're being honest with me, right?
Pretty soon here, you're gonna start hurting my feelings.
Good. Deflect.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh. How fitting.
Oh, here they are, the two Ivy Leaguers. There was some ziti, but it all got eaten.
The whole tray?
Who is in my house?
If you are referring to Father in Tintola, yes, he was. He spent the night here.
And you're telling me this because
You might hear something.
this is too fucked up for me even to think about.
Your doctor called.
Oh, right.
He gave me communion.
Oh, I'll bet he gave you communion.
Oh, by the way, your therapist called.
I just thought you'd think it was weird if I saw a woman psychiatrist, that's all.
She did.
Oh, this guy.
Usual girl stuff.
He still has him watching her?
Maybe he doesn't feel like he has enough.
And I ought to knock the shit out of you for what you did to a date last month.
She got off at 9 and she went to bed early. That's it.
Pretty simple life.
So, how was your college trip with your daughter?
Very successful.
She didn't know you were a girl. You spilled the beans when you called to change the appointment.
What's the one thing every woman have in common?
They all break my balls. People I know, they'd go 100 miles out of their way not to make eye contact with me. You didn't flinch.
Huh. Junior's guys. What the? Damn.
Junior Soprano is the new boss, and he ain't respecting old arrangements.
What the hell was that? It didn't take long for Junior to go crazy, I guess.
They lost their son, you know.
You lost your grandson.
Drug dealers.
Did you know about this?
He killed himself, 14 years old.
What?
The current world so much that his head was bashing on the rocks for days.
Shut up, dude.
What's this motherless fuck's name?
Oh, God, it's gotta be Christopher.
Morning, Olivia.
Oh, morning.
Go ahead, keep moving, fella.
I'm too young for this place.
Just don't let certain people take advantage of your good nature.
Nobody's gonna get over on me. Since I'm the new boss, I should tax hash? Anthony must have really gotten under your collar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, I fucking hate the mom.
Just maybe. So, how's your job?
Let's just talk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but don't take it out
Hey,
on
there's
me.
nothing wrong with me. Hair might as well be a fucking dildo.
Whoa.
You fucking burned me. Ash is outside. Let's walk. That serious?
Junior.
What'd he do?
He's taxing me, Tony.
So what does taxing mean?
Takes a cut.
500 large, plus 2 points monthly on my shot.
500 grand plus other stuff?
Yeah.
Man, Junior's just too much. This illusion of
it's
power.
his freaking mom.
That's true. The mom gave him the idea. Is he singing along? Now, who is this, though? Oh, is that his therapist?
Yes.
Sure you're all right?
He might have a little crush on his therapist.
First of all, Junior can't know that we talked. He's got to think that Hesh came to you on his own, by himself.
Happy anniversary to you.
18 years?
Wow.
Compliments of Johnny Sack.
Maybe you'd like to spend the rest of our anniversary with him. It's our anniversary, Tony. Not yours, mine, and Johnny fucking Sacks.
Not thinking straight.
You've changed, Tony.
Hey, Dr. Melfi told me it affects different people different ways.
She told you that?
Oh, no.
We need to address the coffee situation. Let's just make a rule, okay? No gifts.
I have a car emergency.
He's gonna help with that car.
How's it going?
I'm having a side effect.
Experience a diminished libido.
Bingo.
When's the last time you had a prostate exam?
Hey, I don't even let anybody wag their finger in my face.
Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed.
Got a nice laugh.
Tony, stop.
We know it's not a physical problem.
Just has a little bit too much going on.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, bought some furniture.
I've been spending like a drunken sailor all last week.
It's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm a little hurt. You should have come to me first.
How would it look if I went to you after I spoke to him?
What are we gonna do about this?
All right, it's working.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I'd say 1.5 on the shy business and 300 on the back tax.
250.
250.
Okay.
All right.
Saved him 250 grand and half a point.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Jennifer.
Look, yeah, it doesn't look like your wife or that other girl.
Mr. Soprano.
But is he waking up rock hard?
You want sex?
Oh.
No.
Maybe you could wear a nice business-like outfit.
Role play as the therapist?
Oh, forget it. Is everybody in my life bananas or what? She burned me. Carmela can be pretty violent sometimes.
Not Carmela.
So I suggested to her, maybe dress a little sexier. Some women are sexier when they dress simple.
Professional, like yourself.
Like you.
Oh!
It's obvious you got a killer body under there.
Is this real?
Please say this isn't real.
Is
Till
this
Tuesday.
real?
I think so.
Man, that definitely happened. I mean, I think she's been starting to like him a little bit more as time goes on, too.
Oh, man.
How to get your patient to not sleep with you. Is this the drunk detective?
Oh, that's been like following her?
I was told I need a new starter.
Oh, they came and fixed her car in the middle of the night?
Even I wouldn't try to replace a new starter with another.
So I don't think it was the detective.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing! Yeah, poor kid committed suicide up here because of you.
At least it wasn't Christopher.
Thank God. Oh.
Yeah, you guys didn't see anything.
Yeah. Junior's reckless, and his guys are the same.
What happened here?
Nothing.
Motherfucker said he won't live no more.
Smart guy.
How much you give me?
Hey, do I get some?
He took a header off the falls. That junkie fuck was my biggest earner.
Oh.
A certain friend of ours should have checked with me before he did a favor for the old man.
Created a fucking Frankenstein in Junior.
I created.
Yeah, you gave him the power.
Sammy Grigio card game. That fucking Mikey smacked him around. That ain't right.
Yeah.
Talk to him. After all, he's your uncle.
He is not a reasonable man.
No. Now he's just stupid with power.
Go back?
How is that?
It's me, Ma. I got you some biscuit.
Leave him there.
Wow, she actually wants this?
More responsibilities means more headaches. He'll be all right, as long as he remembers who his friends are.
Planting the seed?
Yep.
He listens to you.
I don't know that world.
Sure. You know it very well.
I could deal with the Gumas. I knew I was better than them. You know that thirst.
I'm thirsting over you.
For the first time, I feel like he's really cheating, and I'm the one who's thirsty.
We reap what we sow, lightening the workload.
Oh.
You practically welcomed it.
Gotta get back to work.
So, she's out of control.
But you've noticed her, which may have been the point.
Yeah?
I'd like to discuss what happened when we were here last week.
How's your car?
We had an agreement, no gifts. What else have you done?
What else did he do?
I mean, he's had someone stalking her.
I love you.
Oh,
Anthony.
This is so off the rails.
Made me all of the things you feel are missing in your wife and in your mother.
She's handling this very well.
I mean, maybe this has happened before.
Probably.
I want to make sure we understand each other.
You don't love me.
But I love you.
Has someone been following me? Okay, forget it. I'll see you next week.
Oh, man.
Octavian became Augustus. He shared his wealth, and all his people loved him.
What's your fucking point?
The share the wealth
Right?
is the point.
Okay, I get your point. Are you okay?
Bullshit stuff. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that was actually a nice moment between those two.
I don't know if he got it, though.
Kind of spread it around, huh? Buy bosses 50 a pop. Not a bad day's pay.
So he did kind of understand.
You old fucking Jew. Here's my share.
Gave him back the 50,000.
Dr. Melfi. There's nothing there, you know.
I was jealous of her ability to help you. I want to be that woman in your life.
Come, you're not just in my life. You're my life.
Aww.
That was nice.
All right, I'd like everybody to raise their glass. Okay.
Is that a camera?
I just saw the name was John.
To our new boss. Salute.
Oh, Jesus.
To Junior.
Man, everyone's toasting Junior. Oh, fuck. No, Junior's the boss.
Well, they're going to replace him. Jackie.
They better put Junior there. Oh, thank God. I didn't want Tony to be the one with the heat. So the plan is kind of working. If anyone's going to get heat, it's going to be Junior.
Yeah.
All right. That was episode 5 and 6 of The Sopranos. What'd you think?
Those were good episodes.
Yeah, definitely different paced ones.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 5 was intense.
Yeah.
Episode 6 slowed down quite a bit, but still had a significant progress to the story.
Intense in other ways.
Yes, sexually.
Thank you. So, episode 5, we have the college tours.
Yeah.
There was a lot of growth in the relationship between Tony and his daughter, which was really cool to see. The honesty was, I think, refreshing, and I don't think that his daughter was expecting that.
No.
And it was nice. Obviously, she had a moment where she thought that she could also share, but he's still her dad. regardless.
Still gonna get like pissed, be like, speed?
Yeah, but he took it pretty easy on her when she got drunk. So overall, I think it was really good progress. He still doesn't know that it was Christopher that sold, or I guess just gave her the speed.
Right.
But I think it was good.
It was absolutely a good moment between the two of them. They definitely got closer.
Yeah.
There's a lot more understanding. I don't think she fully believed his story about the using the back door and that's why the shoes are muddy.
Oh no, she knows he killed somebody.
Yeah, so she knows that it's not fully honesty, but that there's enough honesty there so that the relationship could be stronger.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just a dad pretending that he just deals in waste management.
Yeah. I mean, he does sort of.
He does have some legitimate businesses, but some bad ones. But that was a really awesome connection between the two. Again, it's this story about crime, but it's not really. I mean, he's a family man who loves his family. He's massively depressed. He has a million different things going on. So it's just crazy to kind of see this other aspect of a criminal's life. I mean, how many other times do you see a story about this mob boss taking his daughter from college to college?
And in therapy. Yeah, definitely a different spin on this entirely. They mentioned Godfather in this. They mentioned Casino in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, wildly different take. This is like his first hands-on violent crime, I think.
Yeah, I think there's only been a few people who have actually died so far. One of them was on accident. One of them was Christopher.
None at the hands of Tony.
Yeah, this was his first kill.
Yeah, and that was brutal. I mean, they were stalking each other, but to use like wire to choke him, like that was just very
personal.
Yes, exactly. I feel like shooting someone is just kind of like a to the point kill, but to have to be behind this person and physically choking them.
Yeah, I mean, he had to plan that out. I'm sure he obviously saw the gun. You know, I don't think he had a gun. Maybe he would have done it differently if he actually was armed, but I think it was personal enough. I mean, even how there was other guys in his crew that it was personal for that could have come up. Even Christopher was like, I'm your soldier. I should be doing this.
Well, and Christopher wanted to be made.
Yeah, that's true. It would have helped him get further, advance his career. But Tony wanted to do this. He needed to do this.
Yeah.
But that was an aggressive moment. I mean, that was going on for a while. To see him just like choke him out, the spit coming out of his mouth, the blood starting to come from the neck and the hands. It was rough. And it's crazy that that was combined with all of these sweet moments of a father-daughter trip to go visit colleges.
Yeah, and I think in episode 5, like, I don't know if it was a different director for episode 5, but the way the camera angles were...
It was lit very differently.
Yeah.
It felt very different than what we've seen so far, in a good way.
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was so fitting for the episode.
Yeah.
And it really made me, like, you know, literally trying to, like, look around corners with them and everything. I thought it was a very interesting way to film that episode, and I actually really enjoyed it. I'm sure as the episodes go on, we'll be paying a little bit more attention to, like, the directors of certain episodes or writers and maybe get familiar with them since this is such a long series.
Yeah, that was definitely my favorite episode so far, I think. There's been a lot of changes so far, primarily because of the therapy and Tony acting differently. I mean, multiple people, even in episode 6, Junior commented on it like, hey, is everything okay? And there's just a lot of growth, sometimes positive, sometimes negative.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy to witness.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and Tony literally, like, episode to episode is changing so much.
Yeah.
And it is cool that we're seeing little glimpses of other people noticing. I mean, Carmela is going through it at this point. We just have a lot of tension between all of these characters.
Absolutely. I mean, there was so much sexual tension between the father and Carmela. I'm surprised nothing happened there. I think it would have if he wasn't puking his brains out. But there's just tension with everyone.
Yeah. We're getting also to see more of Tony's girlfriend. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah, she's Russian, I think.
Yeah, not a good, healthy relationship. Obviously, he's cheating on Carmela with her.
Right.
But it's also just their relationship between the two of them is not healthy. Throwing things at each other, throwing each other around, not in like a fun sexual way, like abusive.
Yeah, there's not much to be gained. I mean, I assume maybe she's gonna continue to play a role or something.
Yeah.
But that storyline doesn't seem to go anywhere other than just to be negative moments for Tony.
It just seems like if he's going outside of his marriage, it should be providing relaxation or
anything.
like something positive to his life, and it doesn't seem like that's the case.
It's also interesting to hear Carmela talk about how she's fully aware of his cheating and that she almost kind of appreciated the help to be like, I didn't want to satisfy him, so it was almost just like him jerking off. I didn't even care. But now with the therapist, like now that's a real woman that I'm like jealous of. So it's crazy that she's just so familiar with his dirty deeds.
Yeah, I think the infidelity for her is one thing, but getting like inside his mind, inside his heart, that's something completely different.
There's a connection. I mean, when we cut back to the Russian girl, there's just nothing there.
No.
There's nothing between the two of them.
Yeah.
But then when we cut between him and the therapist, with Jennifer, you know, bringing her coffee and fixing her car, and he gets excited whenever he makes her laugh. It's too much.
It's way too much. I mean, he says that he loves her. Obviously, that was really fast, and he's in therapy. I wouldn't have really put that together. I'm kind of like where Carmela is, where it's like, oh, she's like a woman who's providing pretty much like to his needs mentally.
Right.
But the way that she like even brought it up, that it was like filling in the gaps of what he needed in his relationships with his mom and his wife. Super interesting. I assume that's not the first time this has happened to her, that someone's just confessed their love.
I would assume this actually happens in real life more often than you would think.
It probably does.
I'm sure plenty of people develop a connection to their therapist in an unhealthy way over enough time. I mean, you have conversation after conversation. You're more vulnerable with them than anyone else, pretty much. So it's just crazy to think that it's like the women in his life are, I don't want to say stressful, but I think Carmela's great, so it's not like there's really anything negative there, but it's like he probably feels like he can say more things to the therapist than to his own wife.
Oh,
so,
100%.
Just like the therapist said, she's filling in that gap that he probably wish he could just open up to his wife about.
Yeah, I mean, also there's a lot of judgment that's gonna happen regardless. I mean, some of the things that Tony's saying as his wife, like you would be like, what
the fuck are you doing? Yeah.
But with Jennifer, she can't do that. Like, she's supposed to be pulling this stuff out to make progress.
Yeah.
So for her to just be listening to him, and she doesn't validate him, but she also kind of questions so that she can get more out of him. Like, that's a lot. Like, she is giving him a lot emotionally.
Exactly like she said, her job is to listen and be gentle.
Yeah.
So when he just says some heinous stuff, she'll just be like, oh, okay. And then just keep going, whereas if he said that to his wife would probably be like, what the hell? So it makes sense. But it's so bad.
It's so bad. And honestly, like the way that she handled the situation too, it was funny because it was like, I don't know, he just went straight to, I love you. And she's just like, okay. Like,
no, this is just my job. Do we understand each other? It's like, yeah, we understand each other. I love you and you don't love me.
Yeah. So, I mean, I loved their relationship. I think obviously this has gone too far at this point, but I love Jennifer. I think she's my favorite character on the show.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see if he can just kind of reel it back and get it through his thick skull that
there's not a relationship there.
Yeah.
At least not yet.
But I'm excited to see like how this grows.
Yeah. I think he'll tone it down a little bit, especially with the way episode 6 ended with him and Carmela. Just kind of, that was a very sweet moment.
Yes.
There was a ton, like between these two episodes, a lot of like really beautiful moments between him and his daughter, him and Junior.
Yeah.
Him and his friend, I forgot the horse guy. I forgot his name. And with him and Carmela multiple times. One at the dinner for their anniversary where that seemed like a very genuine apology from him. The first one where he was like, hey, I'm sorry. And then as it went on, he kind of realized, man, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But the way episode 6 ended, I think they're both going to try harder to maybe lean on each other so that he gets fulfilled a little bit more and doesn't view the therapist as that like entity that satisfies him on other stuff.
Right. And I think that it was cool that while he's gaining a lot and learning a lot from Jennifer, like she is still also learning a lot from the priest.
Yeah, he's actually great. Like I definitely thought that he was going to be kind of a slime ball, but he's given like a lot of help and great advice. Obviously that one very close moment, but so far he's all right in my book.
I mean, and he admitted, he's like, I'm a guy, I'm attracted to you, let's get it out on the table, and that's it. Like nothing's ever gonna come of this, hopefully.
Yeah, well, who knows?
But he's really been there for her, and I think that he also wants to help her be her best self for herself and for the marriage. Like he said, that it's both of them.
It's not just about helping Tony. I mean, she's clearly going through so much too, that she needs some extra stuff in her life as well.
I know, I'm wondering if they're ever gonna like bring her in for a therapy session.
I would really like to see both of them in therapy together.
Jennifer just like...
They would need multiple therapists, like 3 or 4. I think that's the craziest thing too, is we just watched 2 episodes of a show that's essentially about the mafia and crime and stuff. And we could probably talk for like a half an hour just on family relationships and therapy.
I mean, this show is extremely dialogue heavy. Like 99% of this show is just dialogue.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to try to cram into our outros, but that's why the show is so good. Like the way that it just moves. And I mean, these are hour-long episodes in comparison to other shows that we've watched on the channel. We just essentially watched a movie, and I never feel like that.
Right. Or like, oh man, this is dragging on, or this conversation's taking too long. So it's just excellent. And to touch on real quickly the actual crime aspect of it, Junior was just going off the rails.
Yeah.
This power that he was given, even though it was kind of agreed upon by the other captains, I think that's what they're, capos or whatever, that Junior's not really in charge, but they're going to give him the title. He did a lot of shit to piss people off.
Yeah, he went too far. The power went to his head, and then he, you know, obviously Tony's mom sucks, and she started dropping like little, you know, hints of things that he should do, and he just was like, went full force into everything that he was doing, instead of like, you know, you've not been in this situation as the boss for very long, like get to know what's going on and like listen to your captains, like all of those things. He just jumped the gun.
He's very quick on decisions. He was like, oh, this guy, he needs to pay back taxes. This guy sold drugs to someone that I don't like. Let's kill him, without even thinking about who he's connected to.
Right.
But it seems like he kind of got the message a little bit. Tony is somehow doing a fantastic job dealing with this behind the scenes to help his friend out, to not have to pay so much in the back taxes, get everyone a cut of the profits. I think Junior is going to still be a problem no matter what. And his mom's going to be a problem no matter what.
Right.
But this idea that, look, if heat is going to come to us, let it be Junior, who's an old man. He's already past his prime. Let it fall on him. The episode ended with that being set up.
Yes. So FBI?
I don't know. Yeah.
Very curious to see if this is something that's going to be sprinkled throughout the show. If we're just going to be seeing, you know, just little glimpses of them putting this together. Obviously, the main part and plot of a lot of mafia type films is the FBI or sorts trying to take down the mafia. So,
and they typically win in the end.
Yeah, so I'm very curious how this is going to play out. The fact that that guy up in Maine who was in witness protection but then got kicked out is dead. Like, there's no way that that's going to go unnoticed.
Yeah, and I'm also like, how much is known? Obviously, they're in crime. They must know that they're constantly being watched and monitored and they're probably already being watched by the FBI or whoever
Yeah, I mean, that's
else.
why they do everything over payphone.
Yeah, so they're very aware, and I'm wondering how aware were they, because that whole dinner seems so intentional to set up and toast as Junior as the leader. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if the next episode came and Tony was fully aware that pictures were going to be taken there, and he purposely stood up and wanted to make sure that everyone focused on Junior.
True.
Maybe not, maybe that's going too far, but maybe someone else, one of the other captains. I would be more shocked if no one knew that they were being watched.
Yeah, no, I mean, at least they assume, but like, how much do they know?
Right.
I'm sure we're gonna find out. But so we are now 6 episodes in.
I think there's 13 episodes in the first season, so we're about halfway done with the first season.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It does seem like we're going fast, even though we're gonna be doing Sopranos for like half a year.
But I am thoroughly enjoying this show. Great so far. And from comments, everything, it seems like this just continues to get better. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's great. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we have reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.